Alright, I am back with a Cyberpunk 2077 video, and oh god. Oh no. Oh no. What's happening? Okay. This is not random, as Cyberpunk is having a little bit of a moment. There have been a few kind of Cyberpunk comeback stories over the almost 2 years since its release now, once they've released different patches and things like that. However, with the release of Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the new Netflix anime, we have a big new patch which adds some Edgerunners content to the game, just like a really short mission, but also some additional gigs that the game didn't have before, which is some of its first new missions since launch. Some quality of life things like transmog, and then this joins, a year and a half worth of patches and updates. Cyberpunk Edgerunners itself is turning out to be a massive hit. It is a perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. That has a 97% audience score, which I track these things like for a living, and very, very few shows get that high of an audience score. Like Arcane is currently at a 96, and well, I don't know if it's better than Arcane. It's very good. I highly recommend it, and to answer some questions about the show, no, you do not have to have played the game in order to watch the show. I think you'll be able to appreciate it no matter what, but I know that some people, may want to start ahead of time. It's not going to spoil anything for you, so I would not worry too much about that potentially happening when you decide to watch the show. I do think that the show has, or I've really benefited from. Where am I going? How do I get to the afterlife? It's been so long since I played this. It's underground, right? Okay, I'm like totally in the wrong area. I gotta go all the way over here. I'm playing on my my level 19 character that I stopped playing with because I wanted to have the game get a bunch of updates and stuff first before I went back to it. So this is my guns blazing character who is very not far into the storyline. So that's what I'm playing with live here. You will notice in the show there are plenty of references to the game, like they go to Afterlife, Rogue is like a 2-second cameo, but they use like all of the UI and stuff from the game, all the sound effects, and it's all blended with gorgeous Trigger animation, Trigger the anime studio, which is why it is something I definitely recommend checking out. It is an incredible series, and it has led to a nearly 300% increase in Cyberpunk player count on Steam from a month ago, which is surprising. The third factor here is that CDPR has also put the game on sale for 50% off. So the idea here is that a lot of people are either checking out the game because they saw Edgerunners and liked it and wanted to return to that world, because of the new patch, which adds some stuff, or because of the sale. So I'm about to give Rogue $15,000, which is my hard-earned money. I think I've done every street crime in this playthrough, but I just really like the street crimes. I wish you could turn them back on, but you can't. So we are moving the main story along. Yes, the game is definitely worth playing now. There have been just so many patches with, I would almost say tens of thousands of bug fixes at this point. Not that it is perfect. Before this video started, I summoned my motorcycle, and I managed to get it lodged under a car. So like it is still, not perfect, and they still have not done the major overhauls that they have started talking about, like the overhaul to the police system. There are no car chases, something else they said they're going to add, or no real car chases. Like everything is kind of on the rails. There's like 1 or 2 car chases, including one of the new gigs. But they have rebalanced the game's difficulty. They have added a ton of new weapons, new rewards for quests. A lot of the stuff that they've added is actually kind of hard to go back and do, and it's best experienced kind of if you are live playing the game, because you can go and you could buy these apartments and pick up these guns, but if you've beaten the game, there's not really a whole lot to go back and actually do. It's, these gigs they added were like the first new actual missions they've added in almost 2 years, and those took probably, 45 minutes, an hour to complete. So there's not been that much actual content for players who had already beaten the game to go into, and yet this is certainly the best, time to go and experience the game start to finish that we've seen so far. and that includes all platforms. I'm playing on PC on pretty good settings. I think these are good settings. I'm not really great at maximizing all my PC settings, but PC was always kind of the best way to play the game, but there have been multiple patches for both last-gen consoles and current-gen consoles. The caveat is that the patch that we just got is the last patch for last-gen, and anything they add in the future is going to leave last-gen behind, which includes next year's DLC. But between all the fixes, between all the bug smushing and the quality of life upgrades they've added, I absolutely believe that this is a time to jump into the game. Right now it's for sale for like $30 on Steam. I've seen it on sale for like $5 or $10, like a physical copy, over the last year and a half. But it's definitely worth that money. Yeah, I've put, I don't know, probably 200 hours into this game across 3 characters. My main character is on Xbox Series X, a katana-wielding V who just goes around slashing everything. And then I have a hacker character here who is pretty much beating the game. And then I have this character who is low level, who is just shooting things with assault rifles and shotguns and stuff. I don't know if I'll actually get to combat here since I'm mostly just talking to Rogue. But we are planning whatever this mission is here. One of the things that I think Edgerunners does is really show the kind of depth of Night City and how interesting this world is. This is always something that I think Cyberpunk has gotten right from the start. Night City has felt like a fantastic location, at least kind of visually and from a world building perspective. Maybe not as much from, you know, filling it with lively characters and stuff. Like, it's not like great living city, I would say, because, you know, they've had some problems with AI in the past, but even that has been improved over time. Like, they've done patches to improve civilian AI so they don't act like lunatics if there's like a shooting nearby. Like, they have changed top to bottom just so many core systems about this game that it is in a very, very solid spot right now, and I would definitely recommend it. Let's see if I can skip to any actual combat here. Oh, this is when we go meet Panam for the first time. Oh, Panam. Another thing Edgerunners did is create really good characters. Maybe, you know, Judy and Panam, I think, were 2 of the best characters that this game created, including, I also think they did a great job with making V herself, or himself, actually compelling, which is very hard to do for a first-person game. Some people really like the Johnny arc. I'm not as big a fan of the Johnny arc. This is my V on this playthrough, who I am now realizing looks a little bit like a Valerian from House of the Dragon with this hair. I really do think that the character parts of this is one of the best things that the game has done. Panam is one of the best NPCs, I think, in recent memory. And I'm coughing up blood. There she is, our first real contact with Panam. Although veteran players know if you come in here before, Panam will actually be planning the job you're about to do, hiding in a corner somewhere. So, long and short of it is this game has undergone just a colossal amount of improvements over the past year and a half. I still don't love the way things went down at the beginning there. I think certain aspects of CDPR were very shady in how they handled things, giving out only PC codes, which were performing a lot better than consoles, saying that the console performance was fine when it was definitely not fine at all and very broken. They had the whole showdown with Sony where Sony removed it from sale, which is like unlike pretty much anything we have ever seen in the industry. That has like pretty much never happened before. We'll see what happens when I summon my card this time, if it's going to cause any chaos. So I do think they did a lot of stuff wrong. It should have been delayed at least another year. It took a year and a half to get into the state that it's in right now, and somehow I've like locked myself into slow walking, which is not great. But I'm gonna get on my bike, and that's not near me. Oh, come on, sit up there. Or wait, oh no, I think this is where I left it before. So okay, I actually understand why it did that. Vehicles in this game, you really don't need more than like 2 cars, but on my Xbox playthrough, I bought them all. it is very easy for me to recommend this game now, despite all the baggage that it has. One thing I also find pretty compelling about it is all of the playstyles I find pretty interesting and fun. That includes pretty much all the three I mentioned. Melee was really fun. Hacking, where you can just take out an entire building without even stepping foot inside of it. Oh god. That is really fun. And then these guns blazing build. I guess maybe I'll just attract some cops here to show you some actual gunplay. I don't know where my autosave is. Yes, illegal activity. I know, I'm sorry. The police now spawn from further away. New job. I think that's one of the new ones. Or they don't spawn at all. That also happens sometimes. Hello, police? Anyone? Anyone want to stop me here? Okay. Here are the cops coming now. I think I'm just on like normal difficulty here. I don't think I'm on anything super crazy. So that's why I'm probably going to be able to do a good amount of damage before being taken down here. Ow, ow, ow. See if I can get max tech here. One thing the show did is I think they did a great job of showing like how terrifying max tech actually is. The game, not so much, but the show definitely did. Here we go. So essentially, the cops will just keep spawning indefinitely, and this is one of the overhauls the game is getting, but uh-oh, max tech's here. Time to buckle up. I don't think I'm going to survive max tech. I am not high enough level for that. They're also hacking me. Ah! Max tech. Alright, I've gone full Cyber Psycho. I am now dead. So that is the end of me here. But do recommend it. Obviously, you know, we're heading into fall season, which is going to be a little busy, but it is less busy than normal because so many things got delayed. So if there ever was a time to try out the game, it is now. I am back here. I gotta call Pan Am again. But it's, you know, this is the last big patch before they go into full expansion mode. So if there's ever a good time to start the base game to get ready for the expansion, it would be now. I do know... Oh wait, she wants to give me a quest or something. Yeah, I gotta go like shoot a bunch of things and car races with her or something. But do recommend it. It has come a long way, and we will. If you give it a shot, let me know what you think of it. I am very curious how people's first impressions, you know, playing the game now, starting from scratch when so much stuff has been fixed. I have to imagine it's kind of a top to bottom experience, but like even playing in like kind of janky version I did at launch, I still enjoyed it. Once I got past, you know, all the bad stuff that was going on. But from what I'm hearing, like the people that are picking it up now really do like it a lot and have enjoyed, you know, going to it, even if it was something they were avoiding for a while. So this is the moment you can join the, you know, 300% increase in Steam players if you want to check it out for yourself. And when you do, just let me know what you think. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.